Samantha, have you ever wondered when you're utilizing GPS, why in God's name, Samantha, can't the GPS have a little switch that says seasonal, right? We can say we don't want it to go to the toll bridges. We can say we don't want it. We want it to avoid traffic, but we can't hit seasonal and ask it to not take us down the side streets that have not been plowed yet. Ever think about that?
No, I've never thought of seasonal GPS.
Because when I was in the Uber coming home from work, and obviously he did not have seasonal GPS on, and we were going down this little side street that had not been plowed, right? Because we've got lots of snow lately.
Yes.
And every single bump and snowbank in the world, I just about peed my pants. Right? Because, when you leave work and you're like, I can make it. I'm an adult. I can make it. And then you get in a cab and you realize I might not make it. And you're like, bump, 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 right? And it's like, why are we not hitting seasonal GPS? Why has that not been invented?
Why would you, at the age that you are, think that your bladder is going to last if it's like on the cusp of like, I could pee, I should pee, I'm okay, but I'm not really.
Right? I need to remember, like I had to remember when I was 5 years old. Lisa, when you're leaving school, you need to pee before you leave, because what happens? You get home and you have peed in your pants.
Oh my God, we're reverting back to when we're kids.
Right? You didn't dare leave without going pee before you came home for lunch.
Oh my God, I can't have that in my life.
I think that's where our life is headed.
Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha, welcome to 2023.
Welcome to 2023.
What? 2023. It's 2023. Yeah, hey? Doesn't feel any different than 2022.
Nope, it doesn't. And so far...
Same shit, different year.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's so weird, hey? Like, I went to bed thinking I'm going to wake up and something different. Nothing. Not a thing.
Didn't feel different. Didn't look different. Nothing acted different. So,
It's not different.
No, it's not different.
It's not very different at all. How's your week been, Samantha?
It's been okay, Lisa.
It's been okay.
It's been all right. All right.
We're in the middle of sloppy weather. It's funny, right? We go from sweater weather to winter weather
to freezing your ass off weather.
And to freezing your ass off weather. And then Mother Nature comes in and she's like, now I'm going to give you sloppy weather. Now, for all the time you bitched at how cold you were, I'm going to make you mad, because now I'm going to make it sloppy and messy.
She's back from the Bahamas.
She came back from the Bahamas. I think I preferred her there. She might have been the only one with a ticket that got to go on the Sunwing planes and stuff like that, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they were.
Right?
That's not good. That was not a good situation.
Not good, right? It was not good in Canada. I know it wasn't good in America either. I just don't know what your airlines are. I know everybody had the same issue over the holiday season, right?
People got stuck in a warm climate, but they were either sleeping in their hotel lobby because there was no rooms, were stuck at the airport. So
crazy. In Mexico.
And that's not good.
No, that's not where I want to be.
That's not what you want to be doing. Nope. Not really.
No, exactly. So,
not really.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
It just struck me out of the blue. Imagine that.
Ooh.
But I'm just curious. How do you maintain expectations on certain things?
I don't.
You have no expectations?
I have zero expectations.
Oh, see, that's the kicker right there. Okay. Share your wisdom.
Oh my God, seriously.
Share your wisdom.
You can't, because how do you maintain your expectations on anything when so much is out of your control? The only thing you can control is how you react to situations. You can control yourself and your own emotions. You can't control anything outside of that peripheral. You really can't.
I come with expectations.
I
right?
feel like I'm
And-
Mel Robb. I feel like I need to go on tour just spouting off weird random shit.
Right. That other people have already said, but now you're just going to say it.
But now I'm just going to say it
Now
in a
it's
way that
Sam
sounds
saying it.
really profound.
Right?
So profound.
Because I have expectations on things. And I think that the expectations should be good no matter what, right? I don't care that it only cost me $1.95. I still want the best $1.95 worth possible.
Ooh, that's asking a lot.
Right? And then I feel disappointed and then I'm let down.
What happened? Because I feel what happened?
I got a really good deal on an eyeliner.
I knew it. And what?
Right?
Let me guess. Hang on. No. Let me guess. It didn't eyeline. It didn't line properly. I don't understand why it doesn't work properly. I expected it said it was super duper awesomeness and it didn't
Right?
produce super duper awesomeness.
Right. My
Jesus.
eyes did not line the way I
Really?
thought that they would line.
Wow. Did you get better at eyelining then? Did you
Why
get
do I-
better at using
do
an
I have-
eyeliner?
Do I have pretty eyes?
Nope. They look a
No.
little black, actually. Like
They're
maybe you
tired
smeared
eyes.
it a little bit.
Well, I think I went a little heavy on the shadow,
Oh,
right?
that's it.
Right, I went a little heavy on the shadow. I felt I hoored it up a little bit today by
Yeah,
accident.
oh, little whore.
Right, and I was
And
just
what
like,
does that mean? Whoring it up?
hooring it up.
Is that like 3 layers of makeup instead of 2?
So for me, because I don't use the spongy brush, I use the other brush,
Oh
and I
my
blend
God.
all my colors. So I do
You
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One, and then 1, 2. I start off dark and I finish with light. Right? So
That is
brown,
a makeup tutorial that the world needs to see.
So brown, right? One,
Oh my
two, three,
God.
4, and then the khaki. 1, 2, 3, and then
Oh my
the-
God,
the-
there's khaki involved.
yeah, and then kind of like the creamy colored one. 1, 2, and then I
Whored up.
brush it on. Brush it on. That's what I do.
All right.
So I spent $3.95 on this new brush, on this new eyeliner.
Uh-huh.
Right? And I feel it's really too thick. So it's not lining as well as I thought it would. And I feel like they misled me in the expectation of how good it was going to be. Right?
I think that you have underestimated your inability to correctly find the product that is right for you.
Like, I'm not a makeup girl. I wear makeup because I'm a girl. I'm
Yes,
not a
I-
makeup girl. Right? That's the difference, right? And that's what
Oh
I
my
think the world has not invented that makeup line for I wear makeup because I'm a girl, not
Yes,
I'm a
it's
makeup
called-
girl.
It's called nude sticks, actually.
No, it's not. What is a nude stick?
Because it's like dual purposed and you only need like a couple and you're good to go.
No, but I still want to have pretty eyes
And you would still get them.
with a nude stick.
Yeah, because it's like something you just put over your eyeballs.
No, I don't. I feel that reminds me of like Rouge from the 70s. I'm not looking for that.
You're
I'm
really
I'm
not, you're not with the makeup scene, so we're going to scratch that. We're just going to throw that away because
Right.
you don't know what you're talking about.
Right? I'm not afraid to apply the makeup. I'm not afraid to do the work.
Yes, no, apparently not.
Right? So I'm just saying.
Heavy-handed though it is.
Well, okay, it might be a little bit today. It's a little heavy-handed, I think. Yeah.
Oh
Right?
my
Because
God.
everything
So
went wrong.
this is where your expectations were high
And
what
they should have
happened
been
was
low.
low.
Right. And I just thought, like, I don't handle that well, right? Because I'm just like, I feel disappointed.
And you didn't weigh in the factor, like, because you don't know what to do with an eyeliner properly.
I know
as
it needs
being
to
part of
line
the-
my eye.
Well, because you might be part of the problem is why it failed in your expectations.
No, it's an eye
Like
liner. I lined my eye.
Like you need to take accountability, Lisa.
It's like
for
the
that
mascara,
part.
right? Lots of lash.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for lots of lash.
Yeah.
Eyeliner.
You have to start out
lined
with
my eye.
lashes, though. Like
Oh,
there
that's fine.
need to be lashes there in order
I
for there
know.
to be lots of lash.
Okay, but I'm just saying I moved on to eyeliner. I have an eye there,
Well,
and I
thank
lined
God.
it.
Thank God you moved on.
I lined my eye. And I still don't feel I got the results that I should.
Sweet mother of God.
Like,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right, Lisa.
All right. Well, I don't think you're of much help to me.
No, apparently not.
I don't feel that you're much help.
No.
Right?
No.
All right.
Because I don't believe, I'm not buying into the fantasy that you've created in your brain.
That I, like, just want to have pretty eyes? I deserve pretty eyes. I'm a pretty girl.
There you go.
Right?
Let's keep that up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, I went grocery shopping.
Okay. I'm going to try and be sympathetic and empathetic for you.
No, because this is it. It's a story. It's a story of how I feel like you just know when people are wounded and you just go, I feel sorry for you.
Oh, okay. Why would happen?
I went grocery shopping at the independent that's near to me.
Yeah.
And I had a really interesting encounter. It was fine. They have now, you can go and scan your own groceries and bag them and go, right? But they still have tills and stuff. So I went to that because I'm like, I can do this myself. It's
You want to
not
be a
problem.
part-time grocery clerk?
I want to be a
part-time
grocery clerk on a day off. And so I'm like, whatever. And I forgot to add my PC card. That was on me because I didn't read properly and all that kind of stuff. So I asked the girl who was sort of monitoring the area. I said, hi, excuse me. I said, I forgot to add my PC card. How do I get it on there? She kind of went, and I'm like, are you, like, I was like, I just asked a question. Like, because it was like, it was like you could feel her whole body was like, I'm bracing myself for someone to yell at me. And I'm like
she's waiting for the
she's
worst.
waiting. And I'm like,
okay.
And I'm like, she's like, well, I don't know. I think it has to be done in the app. You might want to talk to somebody at customer service. Okay, no problem. She was, I'll find someone for you. Okay, sure. I'll go on over. And she just kind of like backed away from me, and I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna, like, what's wrong?
Was she shuddering?
What is going? No, like, I'm like, what's going? I asked a very simple question, and so I go up to customer service, and this lady walks up, and I said, hi. I said, I forgot to add my PC card when I was putting through my groceries. I said, what can I do to get my points? And she an older lady she just looked at me. And again, it was like instant fear, and I'm like, holy shit.
These are some wounded people.
I'm like, have people been yelling at you about this?
Wow.
Like, I feel like this has happened a lot.
Especially when it's your fault, right? It's on you.
Oh, it's totally on me. I was like not paying attention. It was, I just wanted to know how to do it. Like, can you do it? Is it easy? And so she was like, okay, well, like, unfortunately, like, you can go to the app. I can go to the app. I can add it on the app and it'll do it for me. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, and I go, oh, okay. Hey, it's on me. I wasn't reading.
Yeah, exactly.
It's totally okay. She's like, well, there is another way. Like, we could cancel your whole receipt and refund it and read. I'm like, oh my God. I had 2 gigantic bags of groceries. And I'm like, no, ma'am, no. I said,
I am not here to wreck your day.
I just looked at her and I said, girl, it's my fault. I didn't I didn't scan it. I said, that's okay. I'll figure it out at home. If it's on the app, I'll do it on the app. No big deal. I said, thank you so much for your help. And I wheeled my cart away and I walked past the young girl and she was kind of braced. And I'm like, she braced herself and I'm like, have a lovely evening. Thank you for your help. And she's just like, oh, you're welcome. And I'm like, oh my God.
But you did such a good thing because you kind of took their fear of whatever's been going on, their PTSD of people yelling at them about shit, right?
Oh my God.
And you just kind of like deflated it and made them feel okay.
Oh my God. Because all I thought was, this is my fault. It's just a card.
Exactly.
It's not a big deal.
At the end of the day, even if you can't get it done, still, okay.
It's fine.
Right? It's just
one grocery shop. It's not the end of the world. I shop at Shoppers all the time. I get my gas at the mobile. Like, I'm going to collect these points no matter where I am, right? But it really was my fault because I scanned my own groceries and I forgot to put my card in.
Right. Yeah.
Totally on me. So totally all I thought was, I even said goodbye to the security guard because I was like, I think you need some love today too. And then I walked out and all I thought was, they have been yelled at a lot.
Well, it was that season, right?
To get to this point where they are absolutely terrified when you say, I forgot to put my PC card on
Or they're
it.
probably terrified at, no, they're probably not terrified at that. They're probably terrified at the, I just have a question.
Yes. Oh God, this is good. Are you gonna
Right?
yell at me? Because if we're gonna
Yeah.
yell, I need to like
Right?
have a drink.
I'm,
I need
yeah,
to
I
have
am
a drink
just
before
about,
we
I
enter
have
this
been
conversation.
yelled at. All I can handle being yelled at. Right?
Yeah, and like I don't always shop at this one over here because for some reason they're not well stocked. I don't know. But I mean, for the things that I needed, like when I went, it was fine.
Yeah.
And all I thought was, oh, people, it's a grocery store. Why are you yelling to people?
But I mean, think back to like our retail days, right? I mean, it was just always a pleasant surprise when you didn't get yelled at by somebody.
Yeah, or and somebody
It was
understood.
like, oh wow, that went better than I thought, right?
Yeah.
Like those are good memories. She took those memories home and was happy.
Oh, God, like all I thought was, I'm leaving these people knowing that they actually were kind enough to answer my question.
Yeah, and I'm appreciative of that.
Yes, that's all I needed.
Exactly.
I'm like, I can go home and fix this. It's not a problem.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. You had like you probably could have gone grocery shopping every day. You had like so many days off, right? You were like you were like the days off queen, right? Day off, day off, day off, day off, day off. What's Sam doing? Day off. She's off again.
Yeah.
And off again and off again and off again, right?
Yeah, I was chained to my couch.
I had lots of days off too.
And what did you do?
Samantha, right? I'm a worker, right? I'm a worker by nature. Right? I like to be where the work is. I like to be where even though the people weren't at my work, I would like to be at my work with the people. Like everybody should be at work.
No,
Right?
they should not, because people like time off, Lisa.
You know me, right? The only time I really like to take off is if I'm going to the lake.
Yes, I know.
Right? Like I'm perfectly fine with that being my only vacation. I can manage with just that, right? I get bored. I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do now? Like what else do I want to do today?
You know what? Nobody else feels that way, Lisa.
Really?
Only you. Only
Like
you.
all those days you never got like each day you weren't like a little bit bored?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Same thing, not leaving the house, not that bored.
Nope.
Just
I kept myself
appreciating.
busy. I was doing stuff.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I don't keep myself that busy. I just sit in a chair.
Yeah, maybe you should do something.
Right? Like I really don't do anything, right? I'll just sit in the chair.
You only had a few days off, for heaven's sake. It wasn't even
I
like
know.
a large stretch.
It wasn't, right? It was
Though
the
I'm
one
sure
that by law
you're-
they had to give you.
I'm sure that your current boss would love for you to take some of your vacation time.
I'm sure she would too, right?
Oh
I'm
my
sure
God,
she
it'll be
would
like
too.
wrestling an alligator for you to take more time
Right?
off.
I'm a worker. I like to be where the work is.
Lisa.
Right? I'm like my dad. My dad was the exact same way, right? We're just
But your dad is
workers, right?
retired now, so obviously he's adapted. So perhaps
Well, yeah.
there's a glimmer of hope for you.
Another 25 years, right? Right? I'm the one, Samantha, that if I win the lottery, I'm probably still working.
Oh my God, you suck.
Right? You know I'm going to. And then I'm going to make you feel bad for not working.
No, I will never feel bad.
I would
I
still
will
want something
never
to
feel
do.
bad. I'll find other things to do, but I'm never going to work if I win a
I will still
quadrillion dollars.
I'll just work for free, but I'll still do the exact same job.
For free.
Yeah, right? Because I won't need the money because I'll be a quadrillionaire, right? But I'll still do the same job. I want to keep the same job,
You'll be a full-time volunteer.
right? I'll be a full-time volunteer, right?
Oh my God.
But I want to be the head volunteer.
The head cheese.
That's what I want to be as the head
Okay.
cheese. Isn't that so
All
funny?
right. Yes, a little bit.
Oh my goodness, so weird. Okay, so earlier we were talking about my makeup routine.
Oh,
Samantha, I've started 2023 off. I'm back to talking to myself again, right? Like, remember, like, who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.
yes.
I have a new morning motto that I've included in my routine. Okay, as I'm
do
getting
share.
as I'm getting the money maker ready for the day, right? This is my new motto that I sing it in my mind. Ready? Hide the bangs and look your best. You don't need to worry about the rest.
Is it
Hide-
bangs?
Bags. Hide the bags. Hide the bags and look your best. You don't need to worry about the rest. That's what I say to myself as I'm hiding the bags and looking my best.
Oh
I don't
my
need to worry
God.
about the rest. Right? That's where I'm at.
And that gets you going. That keeps you
Yeah, because I
motivated.
feel I'm getting those bags. I'm trying to hide the bags.
Your glasses don't do that?
Not when they're off. No, I still see them. Yeah, I think that's a myth that we think glasses hide the bags. They don't. They don't, right? I'm looking at you right now. They don't.
Oh, that's rude.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm being an honest friend.
I used a lot of concealer this morning.
Did you under your eyes?
Yes.
Then did you feel you looked your best?
No.
And then don't worry about the rest.
Hide the bags and look your best. Don't worry about the rest.
Don't worry about all the rest. It's like a rap song, right? Hide your bags and look your best. Don't you worry about the rest. Whatever works. You just say it until you feel good enough to go. Right?
Until you feel good enough.
Until you feel good enough to go.
To
go.
You said that
you
with
go.
like, to go.
To go. And then you go.
Oh my God. Seriously.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
Okay.
That's
So
where I'm
do
at
you
in my life.
alternate now between I'm a pretty girl and hide the bags?
Always I'm a pretty girl. Every single day I'm a pretty girl. Before I walk out the house, who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl. Right? And sometimes I'll hear, if somebody's still in the house, I'll hear, who's a pretty grandma? Right? I'm like, thank you.
Well, at least you don't hear calm down, Peaches.
Right? That's the other thing here. We talked about this earlier. Friends of the podcast, I'm having an issue, right? I'm a little fuzzy by nature. All my fuzzy friends, where are you? Right? I'm a little fuzzy by nature. And what I'm noticing as I get older is that the peach fuzz is becoming coarser, like old lady ugly hair, which I'm not excited about, right?
Like you're going to need an epilady or a razor.
Or something, right? Like a weed whacker soon. I don't know what the hell, what direction all this is going, right? Because they say once you start, you're in trouble, right? So I don't know what to do because I know I'm a little fuzzy by nature. And then the funniest thing, right? Mike Gibson, bless his heart, every now and then when the sun hits my face in a certain direction, a certain sunbeam hits this beauty, we'll be in the car and I'll hear, Peaches. And as much as I think that's just an endearing nickname, it's not. He's alluding to the fact that the sun is showing my fuzziness. Right?
Oh my God.
What's a girl supposed to do?
You know what? I don't know.
What
I
do you
don't
do?
know.
How do you stop
know.
these things? I don't want to get old. I mean, yes, I want to get old. But I'm not excited with these things.
I think, you know what? There's so much to worry about.
Yeah.
Peach fuzz is the least of my concerns.
Do you think peach fuzz is the least?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
I got sleepless nights, Lisa. It's been tough.
Why are you not sleeping?
Perimenopause is a bitch.
Why are you not sleeping, Samantha?
Because perimenopause messes with your sleep schedule. It
Oh.
wakes you up at all hours of the night, and it's horrendous.
And what does it do when it wakes you up? What does it do?
You wake up and you don't know why you've woken up. It's just you're awake. It's just messing with your body.
That's when you're supposed to plug in the carpenters.
No shit.
Right?
No.
Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? Right? Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Right?
Okay, but then what happens when you get itchy? Because sometimes I just get itchy.
I sometimes wake up with an itch on my leg.
Oh.
And I'll scratch it. And then all of a sudden, like, my middle of my back is itchy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what do? I just go crazy. I go crazy.
That is perimenopause, Lisa.
I mentally lose my shit.
You got itchy.
Right? I got the itch.
You got the symptoms.
I got the symptoms, but I don't think I have menopause. Right? I think I thought I bypassed it, remember?
I think now it's catching up to you and you got the symptoms.
Oh, like I get itchy. I just get one spot and then it's an itch. And then there's like another spot in the middle of my night. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why am I waking up? And I wake up to pee a lot. A lot of peeing is happening. Sorry, friends of the podcast. We are not a menopause podcast.
No, we're not. But this is our day to day.
This is what's going on, man.
This is the weird shit that happens.
This is shit, right? This is the shit going on. And
I
it's
think
coming on quick.
Yes. And there are women that listen to us in this podcast will be like, that happens to me.
I didn't know that when the middle of my back got itchy, it's because of menopause. Yeah, apparently it's menopause.
All parts of your body, all of a sudden you're just itchy for no reason.
Yeah. Right?
It's weird. It's so fucking weird.
I don't know. I can't stop talking about itching because I'm going to get itchy. Right? I don't want to be itchy. Right? I can't cope with that shit right now. Right? Can't do it. I can't do it, man.
Oh my God. Okay, but you know what's really unfair?
What?
As a Canadian, I stand beside Celine Dion.
Well, you have to, right?
She got left off the top 200 best singers list from Rolling Stone magazine. And they tried to cover it up by saying it wasn't the best voices of the decade or the year or whatever the fuck they were doing. And I'm like, she's all of it.
She's
best
all
voice,
of it.
Best singer. She should
best
be
concerts,
on both lists.
Best entertainer. She really should be on everything.
Did she not rule Vegas when she was there doing her show?
She still holds records for like the high. Who else can sing Titanic?
Right?
Right? Near, far, right?
Wherever you are.
Who else can do that?
Right? And
But
she
it's Celine
sings
Dion.
she sings a version of Tina Turner's song River Deep Mountain High.
Yes.
Oh!
Which is good, right?
So good.
Yeah, exactly.
So
right?
good.
Exactly.
She's Canadian. We love her. You dissed her. I'm not happy.
And she is worldwide. It doesn't matter where she's from. That's such bullshit, right? She is for sure. How she's not in the top 10 amazes me. Even
I don't know.
And then some, right?
And the fans were not happy.
No,
They were
no.
not happy about
people
it.
were not happy about it.
Yeah.
right?
And like that sad little cover up from Rolling Stones, it's like, shut up. Did the person who made the list, they don't like Celine Dion? They don't like her?
Exactly.
They don't like her music? Yeah, people make fun of Celine Dion all the time. Even
Bruce
Canadians
Springsteen
make
is
fun of
on the
Celine
list.
Dion.
Yeah, we make fun of her accent, and she's over dramatic, and she's larger than life, right? But Bruce Springsteen made the list.
He's not the best singer.
Hi, right? Born in the USA. Come on.
Aw.
I get that he's talented and that he has a place and he's an icon. Sting didn't make the list.
Sting didn't make the list?
Sting did not make the list, right?
Was
So-
it comprised? Like,
I don't know.
what the fuck?
I don't know. Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Is it because they're not relevant? Like, is Bruce Springsteen relevant?
No more relevant than the next person. You can't do a list of all time. It shouldn't matter. Because then it's just a top 40 list, right?
I mean, the stamp that both of the, I guess Bruce Springsteen has made his stamp, but so has the Police. But the Police have spanned, like,
Yeah, and Sting
many
on his
decades.
own. Hi. And you know what? Who else isn't on the list? And son of a bitch, this is even a bigger outrage if you ask me. Where the hell was Anne Murray? Because without Anne Murray, there's probably half of those people are not even on the list, right? There's no people. There is no list without there being Canada's Snowbird,
oh my God.
right? Nobody's bitching about that. I'm going to start that. I'm going to start
Was Shania Twain or Jan Arden on the list?
I don't think so,
Yeah, see?
right? I don't know.
Canada, make your own freaking list,
Yeah, and of course, Anne Murray needs to be number one. Thank you, right?
according to you.
According to everybody.
You know, Shania
Give the
Twain's
lady her
releasing a new
respect.
album, hey?
Yeah, she's not my favorite. I don't love. I can take her. Later, right? I respect her talent, but that's about all I got for that.
All right.
We had some sad news.
Oh, I know. Barbara Walters, she passed away.
Did you cry? I cried.
I didn't cry, but I just
Did you
said the
tear?
other day.
Did you well? Did you
No,
well?
I didn't. No, I didn't do
Oh,
that.
you were like our tough bitch.
No, I'm not. But did you know? I talked about. Remember, we were talking about Barbara Walters, and I asked you,
Yeah.
where is she?
Yeah. And I said,
And then she died.
She'd just been tucked away since she retired from The View. Nobody's seen her since The View.
Well, because I think she was. Do you
think
think
she
she
had
had like
dementia or something, really
or
bad.
Alzheimer's maybe?
Yeah, something, right? Which, you know what? Then now in hindsight, I'm like, you know what? Good on you, right? Because I don't blame. I mean, whatever, right? It's people's own choices how they handle their illnesses, right? But if
Right.
she was such a public figure and didn't want to be seen in what she perceived to be a less than favorable way, that's up to her.
I agree.
Barbara Walters, man.
It's Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters, right?
Barbara Wawa.
Right? She didn't like that. She did not like that
No, I
impersonation.
know.
Right? But Sherry O'Terry, she did it the best.
Did she?
Yeah, Sherry O'Terry's and Barbara Walters liked it because she did the one where she interviewed Barbara Walters as Barbara Walters.
Oh, that's right.
Right? And she said she practiced and she learned how to do her, and
Oh,
she
my
said she
God.
watched so much of her. But it's amazing, like what all she did. Hey,
She broke a lot of barriers, right?
she really did. Yeah, she really did.
I mean,
Pretty
Oprah.
cool.
Oprah, like.
There's no
was-
Oprah without Barbara Walters.
Well, there you go. There's
As
no-
Barbara
yeah.
Walters said on one of her specials, she said, somebody asked me who was my mentor. She's like, and I didn't have a mentor. She was the first mentor.
Yeah.
She would not have had a mentor because there was no other people doing what she was doing
Yeah.
before her, right? So she said I didn't have a mentor. I'm like, wow, hey, look at you being the mentor.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
And then Oprah said in an interview that she went to a job interview and pretended she was Barbara Walters. She said she held her hand like Barbara Walters. She tried to talk like Barbara Walters. Right? So that's kind of cool, hey? So
That is
I
kind
don't
of
know.
cool. Well, apparently the ladies of The View are speaking out about their late boss, and they're going to be having a special on her life, apparently. So.
They had it. You missed it.
Oh, did I miss
You're
it?
behind. It was on Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're
don't watch
welcome.
The View. That's the problem.
Okay, you know that Barbara Walters died and you didn't think to tune into The View?
No, I just thought it would be like a special.
There was a special on Saturday. It was wonderful too. Right? Most times they just put these things together right as people die.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Because they
maybe we'll
probably
have
had
another
something ready, right? I'm sure. You
Oh
could
my
go-
God! Seriously, don't prep for the death.
Hi, when the Queen died, they had stuff ready.
Oh my God!
Yes, right.
Prepping for death. That's
Got
lovely.
A little bit. Do you
It's a
ever,
nice thought.
Samantha? Do you ever wish?
You just
feel
did a
this-
fake laugh. Can I just point out, everyone in the podcast, that
That's
laugh
fine.
that she made was very
Totally fake. 'Cause I'm
that was a shut up. I have something to say.
I have something to
That's
say now.
what it
I'm moving on.
means.
Right? Like that, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally. Sure. Just like your shirts, right? Just like your shirts. I just have a fake laugh. That's all. But this is an important point. So
All right, let's go.
Can you pay attention to
Let's
it?
go. Let's
All
go.
right. Do you think we should look at 2023 through the eyes of the magic 8-ball?
Sure.
What if we decide all issues and everything based on that? How fun would
Perfect.
that be? Don't you think that would be so much fun?
All major decisions made with the magic 8-ball.
Made with the magic 8, courtesy of the magic 8-ball. Right?
Should I eat
Everything.
tuna fish today?
Shake, shake, shake.
Definitely, maybe.
Definitely, maybe, right? What about chicken? What about flakes of chicken? Shake, shake. Yes, that's what I'm gonna have. Right? I could shake it. Right? What to have for lunch? Should I have diet Jello? Shake. Yes. Okay. Like life is easy, right?
Oh my God.
Like life would be so much. It takes all the gray out of it.
Right.
It's yes, no, or maybe.
The magic 8-ball shows up before you have surgery. Should I go through with it? No. I'm sorry. The magic
Canceling.
8-ball has just told me that I
The
need
magic
to
8-ball
cancel
has
this.
said no, and I believe in the magic 8-ball. Right? Believe in the 8-ball, Samantha. Believe in the magic. Believe in the magic. Right? It's called the magic 8-ball for a reason. So it must be
Believe in the
magical.
magic.
It must be magical, right?
Oh my
You
God.
know? Like, should I drive my car without a seatbelt? Belt? Shake. No. Okay.
All right.
Thank you for clarifying that for me. I was a little hesitant. I wasn't sure what to do.
Should
right?
I eat this past the due date bread in my fridge?
What would it say if you shook it?
Definitely, maybe.
right? It would probably say maybe, right? Because you would be the one who'd be like, I can probably still get another day out of it, right? I would shake it and it'd be like, no,
No.
no, right? So it would be adaptable. It would be an adaptable 8-ball, an adaptable ball.
Oh
right?
my God.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. Or better yet, when you decide that you're going on a trip and you have to get on the plane, but you know what? Let's just check with the magic 8-ball. Shake.
Yeah, exactly.
You may
right?
or may not be getting on that plane.
Right? Should I continue with my trip? Shake, shake, shake. No. Okay. Right. Put all in the 8-ball we trust.
Yeah.
I just think it takes the guesswork out of everything. Right? It's like having a parent close by that you don't have to really listen to them natter.
Right, because no one's logic makes any sense.
Right. But the magic 8-ball, it's pretty much just doing the work for you. Right?
Trust in the magic 8-ball, people.
Trust in the 8-ball. Trust in the
Just
magic.
do it. Just
Trust
do it.
in the magic. Right? I'm not scared.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, have you started your nightly Zumba Roomba program yet, Lisa?
Okay, so here's the thing, Samantha. All right. Don't laugh like as though, I'm laughing because she hasn't done it, okay? Just stop that right now. I know what that laugh is. You think you know my laughs? I also know your laughs, okay? So just stop that. So I have found the program.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's called Sweating to the 80s.
Oh.
I have watched the program.
Oh my God.
And it's exercises like deep knee squats, but they call it things like pick the parcel up. That's what that exercise is called. Pick up the parcel. And then they do one where it's put it on the shelf. Put it on the shelf, right? And I'm like, yes, right? There's one and it's cut the tree, cut the tree, cut the tree. You do cut the tree a bunch of times. But so here's the thing. I haven't done it, but I've researched it, right?
Uh-huh.
It looks adaptable, right? I can put it on the shelf, right? Because I feel that if I do exercises that make me think in real time, I might actually find this handy. Like, yeah, you're right. One day I might pick up the parcel. I might do it, right?
Oh my
Put it on the
God.
shelf. I might actually do that.
Okay.
So I feel, and then to the 80s music, the song that they do that to the pick up the parcel to is You Can't Hurry Love. They say, that song by Phil Collins.
Uh-huh.
That one, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, pick up the parcel, right? Because you're like in the song. Although I will tell you right now, it's been quite enjoyable as a TV show. I haven't made the transition.
I don't think it's a TV show.
I haven't made the transition yet. Well, it is a TV show because it's on my TV on the YouTube.
Okay.
So I haven't made the transition from TV show to like in person yet. But I think I'm going to. Here's the problem. I said this to my boss today. I said the problem is that I really like my sit down time, which is usually from 8 to 11. And that's really Lisa's sit down time, right? Sit on down. It's not really so much about pick up the parcel, right? It's more like look at the parcel, look at the parcel, right? Dream about the parcel, right? So I think I feel I'm going to get there. I feel I'm going to get there, right? Are you going to join me on this adventure?
No, I will not be joining Sweating to the 80s.
Sweating to the 80s, right? How hard can it be? I can pick up the parcel, right?
I don't think you should,
it looks really easy, even though I'm sure it's not, because I don't want to discredit what people who go to those courses are all about. But on the TV, it looks really doable.
Is it really from the 80s though? Like, are they dressed like from the 80s?
No, it's just 80s music.
Really?
Yeah. But don't tell me I can't. Of course I can pick up the parcel.
And put it on a shelf.
And that's 20, so when you're picking up the parcel, that's 25 times, and it's like big squat, right? You squat right down, stand right up, pick up the parcel.
Oh dear
right?
God.
So that's going to help. That's going to help, like, probably your glutes, whatever those are. right? Like that's going to do something for your glutes, I think.
It could, yes, your quads.
So I want to learn. I want to do and have. I think it'll be good for my muffin top. There's one where it's you move the parcel side to side, move the parcel side to side, right? And that's like a twist. God. It's a twist with your arms, good for your muffin top, right?
Okay.
So I think if you think of it in terms of, I might actually do this one day because I might move the parcel side to side, move the parcel side to side. Then I think I'm not too afraid to do the workout.
I feel
probably gonna get there next week, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I hope you do. I'm just thinking of that poor fit hoop that never gets used anymore.
Yeah, I retired it. I retired it. It's not making this journey.
No, it's not, is it? No.
I left it. Because it was giving me bruises on my tummy. Right? Because that big ball kept hitting me and it would bruise. I bruise easy. I'm on a blood thinner, right? So I'd have like these big bruises. I'm like, what the hell?
And it was from that.
Yeah, it was from that. But so I'm going to be sweating to the 80s. So I'm going to do it.
All right.
I just have to get up and do it.
Good luck.
Yeah, but I want to do it, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, like in my mind and in my heart.
In your mind, you're very, very busy.
Super committed to it, right? Super committed to it.
Yes.
And can see where it can come in handy. Yeah.
Maybe that's all you need is the actual watching of it and knowing that I can do that parcel to here, parcel to there, right?
Yeah,
maybe that's
right.
And then your body is tricked into, I just did some exercise.
Maybe, right?
Let's lose half a pound.
Right? I'm just going to try and I don't know, I'm just going to try and do it. Well, I just got to get standing.
All right.
Right? That's the next step, right? So I just got to stand and start it. Stand and start. That's going to be probably next week. Right?
And next week, folks, it's stand and start.
Stand and start. Stand, or for sure just stand, right? Maybe start's still 2 weeks away. I don't know. Right? Stand, right?
2 weeks
right?
away.
Because I'm going from sit and watch to stand and start.
Got it.
So,
okay.
Right? I got to ease into that, right?
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to love it. I can tell.
Uh-huh.
I can tell. Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Tell. It's going to be good times. Good times.
Okay. So tell me more about this Chelsea Handler special on Netflix. I have yet to watch it, but I've seen snippets of it.
Okay, so friends of the podcast, are you a fan of Chelsea Handler? If you're a fan of Chelsea Handler, then she has a new special on Netflix called Revolution, and it's really, really funny. But she's crass, right? Because she's a crass girl.
She is.
Right? She's a little bit crass, but it's really funny. I don't want to give it away. I wanted you to watch it.
Oh,
yeah. Why won't you watch it? You like her.
I do like her.
Why won't you watch it?
Well, I think sometimes I start watching Chelsea Handler and then I get bored.
I don't find that she's boring.
No?
No, I found that it was pretty funny. I don't want to give it away. Right?
Why do I feel like maybe I have watched it?
Well, if you've watched it, it's only been on for a week. It's brand new.
Then I've watched an old one.
Yeah, right? This one's brand new. It just started on the 27th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So can you just watch it? I'm not giving it away. I just want you to watch it. I watch your stupid shows.
No, you don't.
I just don't tell you about them. Of course I do.
I
watched Bridgetown or whatever that one is, and the one about the checkers lady. I watched those.
Okay, I'll talk to Michelle about that.
Right? You see.
Oh my God.
HHG just said she was watching a little bit of. There's an R. Kelly one. Surviving R. Kelly.
It's a 6-part series or something.
She says not good. She goes, it's really bad. He's bad guy.
Yes.
Yeah. So
he's not good.
He's not good. I don't think she was loving it.
No.
I don't think so. Right. But I think with Netflix, this is what I find. My pet peeve with Netflix, 2 things. Number 1, I find, why do you have to care who's watching what? Right. I hate that. Right? Maggie has a channel. Mike has a channel. The kids that we don't have a channel.
Right?
Like I don't love that. Right? It should just be me or no, or just just everybody. And then I find that there's not enough leeway at the end of each episode. It just moves into something new and I don't know what's going on, right? I find that Netflix is kind of nosy. It invades my privacy, I feel. So I think that they need to come up with some new phrases. So instead of always doing, "You still watching?" because that's what it likes to do.
Uh-huh.
I think it needs to do things like, "You still snacking?" Needs to come up with phrases that are more applicable to, "Oh shit, yeah, I am. Okay, thank you, Netflix. Let me put the potato chips away. You're right, I am still snacking." Right?
Or "You still chilling?"
Yeah, like just not, don't be so like "You still watching." I that's kind of like, I take offense to that, because it's like, if I wasn't still watching, I'm going to turn you off. You wouldn't be here to ask me the question.
Or maybe they're thinking you fell asleep.
Then just let me sleep. Why are you waking me up? I'm on the couch having the best sleep of my week. Shut up, dear Netflix. Mind your own business.
The best sleep of your week.
Maybe I think Netflix doesn't know their role.
Oh, maybe not.
Right? They're like it's like, just mind your own business, Netflix.
Stay out of my business.
Right? Suggestion for Lisa. Lisa will find the suggestions. Thank you. Don't you suggest it? When I see suggestion for Lisa, it reminds me of the same thing of somebody saying, "We'll walk there. It's not that far." How come you get to decide what's not that far for me? How come you get to decide what my suggestion is? Lisa's suggestion. Lisa should make the suggestion.
Oh my God.
I should find the suggestion.
They're
Netflix,
just trying to be helpful.
too helpful.
Really?
Mind your own business.
Back off. Get
They're
your own
lurking.
sandwich.
Why do they need to know if I'm sleeping and still watching? Stop
Okay.
lurking.
All right.
Right? That's all I think.
You feel very strongly about this, I'm sensing.
I do, right? I do. Because I don't always love a Netflix for reasons like that. Right? And then they
Okay.
leave no time in between each episode. So all of a sudden, yes, I've nodded off. I feel horrible for it. Sorry. And I wake up, and instead of it just pausing after the episode, it's like in season 17, episode 4. And it's Tuesday. And I'm like, oh, God, I missed so much, right?
Yep.
I don't love that. And I don't
That's
love that about the
exactly.
Netflix. And I
Yes.
don't love that either, right? That's all.
Lisa, this is all about making it easy for you. You don't have to think we're going to suggest for you. You don't have to, we're going to remind you, hey, should you still be watching TV or would you like to go to bed?
But you know what? I'm not a toad. I can make my own decisions. Right? I can make my own decisions.
Toad. What has being a toad got to do with
Because I feel
anything?
toads don't make many decisions. Right? They
Well, I
just
think
sit there.
they make the decision to eat.
Yeah, stick out their tongue to catch a fly or lay on the lily pad. They make 2 decisions, those toads. That's it. 2.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, right?
They may also
can-
make the decision to jump as well, hey?
Oh, maybe. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do, I guess. Fine, we'll give them 3 decisions.
Okay.
Right? I can live my life with more than 3 decision-making 3 things to make decisions about, Samantha.
All right.
That's all I'm saying to you.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Well, decisions were made on Tuesday, that's for sure.
I know, right? With the Facebook Tuesday.
Facebook Tuesday, they were all over the place.
Everybody. Nobody
They
wants
couldn't
it. Was too
decide.
soon. It was too soon to ask people to give things up.
Too soon to give things up. They were not joining forces. They were a split group.
Yeah, it's like nobody liked anything.
Nobody. Tacos, burgers, hot dogs, all gone. Bye. See you later. Pizza.
Right.
Pizza. I'm like, pizza. It's
Right.
perfect. It's bread, it's cheese, it's meat, it's sauce, it's all the things that you could want in life.
What did Terry Bonner? So Terry Bonner is so my niece Laura's father. He piped in with pizza and says, "Makes me feel sick." When he's a dude not wanting pizza. I'm like, no pizza makes me feel sick. How does pizza make you feel sick?
How does pizza make you feel sick?
Like is not pizza's job is not to make you feel sick. It's to bring you happiness and joy.
Right?
That's all pizza wants to do is make
Well,
you happy.
And then they just hurt my heart because people kicked fries. How do you kick a potato?
Why are we kicking fries, right?
A deep fried potato
Yeah.
that is gooey on the inside and crusty on the outside, just crispy crusty. You dip it
Right.
in whatever you want to dip it in.
Yeah.
It's delightful.
Yep.
It's delightful.
It didn't matter.
Hurt my
Didn't
heart.
matter. It Didn't
They were all
wanna-
over the place. Lisa, it was too soon. We shouldn't even have done one.
It was too soon. It was just too soon. Andrea, I'm not making this decision.
I know.
Okay?
She was like, I'm not doing anything.
Right. That is not nice, Lisa. Okay. Sorry. Right. I felt like if I was in a room with these people, I would have been tippy-toeing out gingerly. Right? Like beep, beep, beep.
BPS.
Right? Your mom, nothing. Not giving up. No, not kicking away.
No, I
anything,
was
right?
surprised.
Yeah. Right? People are holding things dear. It was the weirdest thing. You know what else was the weirdest thing, Samantha? On Sunday, New Year's Day, Mike Gibson and I binged the TV show on I don't know, maybe it's on No, it's not on. It's on HGTV. Ugliest Home in America. Have you ever watched that show?
Yes, I have on occasion.
We watched like 125 of them. It felt like. Because it's a competition, right?
Right.
So
yeah.
once you start, you got to see the whole country through because you got to see who gets the ugliest home.
Yes.
And it was really cool, and we were really loving it. And I mean, like loving it might be a little extreme. We were really liking it, right? And it was pretty cool, right? Seeing like not ugly houses, but like opportunities for sure, right? And just like weird shit house, like houses that are just weird. One house had a toilet in the shower. I'm like, that's a weird house.
That's a
and
weird house.
Some of them were just dated, not so much ugly, but just dated, right? But it was really cool. But the disappointment, I feel the show is a total fraud. They say that the winner's going to get $150,000 renovation, right?
Yeah.
Unlike Ben and Aaron, they don't list the prices. And the shit they're doing to the home that wins, I'm like, not so fast, my friend. I don't believe that this is 150,000. I believe this is a whole lot more. There's just no way you've done all of this work and it's only $150,000. Even
Really?
Mike's 150,000. Even Mike said the same thing. He's like, there's no way. So then it becomes a big fraud because, Ben and Aaron, they list, right? And it's 40,000 for the front yard and it's 32,000 for the new toilet and da-da-da. And then and you can see it. This show, you don't see it. I want to see the money. I want to see where you came up. I want to see how much the new staircase was.
Huh.
Yeah, because I want to know I want to know where your 150,000 was spent.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, I think that they just spend. I think they do lovely work. If they spend, you have a beautiful home after. But I don't know if you can.
So
cap it.
you would rather see the house only have $150,000 dedicated to it
That's the rule.
instead of making it
That's their show.
pretty.
It's like lots of lash. I'd rather have lots of lash because that's what the package told me I was
Because
getting.
that's what the package told you.
Lots of lashes.
Got
I'd
it.
rather see the house only get $150,000 makeover because that's what it said it was going to get.
It would. Okay. Well, it could probably look like a half-done house.
That's fine. Then change your show. Make it the ugliest house with the unlimited makeover. That's cool. But when you say 150,000 and then you're like me, like a home reno aficionado, something's not ringing true. Right?
Well, you just ruined the show for me. Thank you very much.
But it's a cool show
It is a cool show, but you've ruined it.
because I didn't ruin it. They ruined it because
You
they're kind of
ruined it.
cheating. How did I ruin it?
Because now I'll watch it and I'll be like, fake. It's all fake.
Well, if you're smart, you would think that as you're watching it.
No, I just think, $150,000 goes a long way in the United States.
Right. Well, guess what? Beginning of 2023, you needed to get up earlier than that to pull that over on Mike and Lisa Gibson. We didn't fall for that this time.
All right.
But it was
we'll give you
it was
that.
it was quite funny to get so embattled in this show.
And now you're invested.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if we watch it again. We'll see. Right?
Okay.
But it served its purpose for one day. Yeah.
Okay, so on the internet, because that's where everything lands, apparently Paula Abdul she took a picture with a couple of other ladies, and they're saying, well, because I saw the picture, that Paula Abdul wasn't very straight up about her photo because it was photoshopped so hardcore that it made her look like a teenager.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's like she went from being 60 to being 18.
So is she afraid to age? Is that her problem?
I don't know, but it was so photoshopped.
Really? It was so bad, hey?
And it was only her face.
People got to be careful with filters too, right? Sometimes the odd filter, it's like, you know what? You're just, there has to be a hue of red in your face someplace, sometime. Has to be there, right? It just has to be there.
Oh my God. I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it again. And I'm like, if Paula Abdul had a teenage daughter, this is probably what she would look like.
That's what she would look like, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And they were calling her out for it. And I'm like, straight up, don't tell me.
Are you going to really love me forever? Oh. Yeah, right?
Paula Abdul.
Am I just a page in the history book?
But she looks fine. Like she
course she
doesn't.
does.
She
She's
has
beautiful.
not really aged at all.
No, she's beautiful.
She looks, and even if she did, who cares?
Yeah, right. Hi. Because at some point we need to be allowed to age. That again takes me back to the coarse hair on my lip, right? I need to be able to have a mustache if that's where my lip wants to go, right? I need to be able to have a mustache if that's what the good Lord has decided that my late 50s and upwards are going to be.
Don't start, because because
I'm not
I
going
don't
to
think
fight it.
society will never let women age gracefully. This
I'm
is not going to
gonna fight
happen,
it.
because
I'm
we
not-
are not nice. Because honestly, women are not nice to each other. We are not nice to each other.
I'm nice.
No, you're
I'm
not.
nice.
Because if
I
we
am
see
nice.
somebody and we're like, girl, and it's like, we're not going to be nice. We're not going to say, oh, she looks lovely. Or,
But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to be like, yeah, it's a mustache. I didn't have it for the first 54 years. I got it now. Right?
okay, but what's going to happen when like a Kourtney Kardashian or a Kim Kardashian, like when they start to age? When they get in their 50s and their 60s, are they going to have so much work done that they're not going to like,
I don't know.
it's going to
Look
look
at
like they
Kris Jenner.
stay the same?
Kris Jenner looks good. What do you do with that?
Well, she's had like a nip and a tuck.
And I'm fine, right? You want to nip and tuck, go ahead, right? Nip and tuck, do your thing. But you also have to realize at some point we're allowed to age.
Yeah.
Right? We are allowed to age.
It's just that we're not nice to women who age. We're not nice to women who have lines in their face. We don't find them. As a society, we say you are not attractive and you
Right,
are not valuable anymore because your
Why do you
beauty is
have-
gone.
Why do you have a coarse, hairy
Why do you
mustache,
have coarse hair?
Lisa? Which I don't yet, but I feel it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
And why do people call you Peaches?
and why are you going by Peaches now? Oh, we'll just feel right here, peach, right? Oh, it's more than just an endearing nickname. It is actually.
It is.
It totally is, right? It totally is. As cute as it is, though. Right? Right? So I don't know. You know what else I don't know, Samantha? I don't know how to stop the love that I feel for grapes.
It's odd that it's like as soon as summer hits, you're going to switch to watermelon. Hey?
That's what Mike said too, and I don't think I will. I think I'm grapes all in.
I think so
Because I'm not sick of them.
if you knew yourself well enough, and you don't because you don't take that inner deep dive.
Right, I don't deep dive.
No, you don't.
I'm not a diver.
No. You would realize that by the summertime, you will be done with grapes.
I don't think I will.
Because,
There's no indication. No indication.
Zip it. Because every summer, you're hardcore into watermelon. You start I'm going to say this is going to start like May, and you're going to go hardcore to like September. Watermelon. Can't get enough. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, ugh, I hate watermelon. I'm going to something, and then you'll start a new fruit fascination.
I don't know.
No, that's totally what happens all the time.
But when did I introduce
Because you
grapes?
get bored. You get bored of food. Do you not know who you are? You get bored of food.
But I'm not bored of grapes.
Okay. How many times have you in the years that I've known you, you've brought me food because Mike has bought too much because you one time said to him, "Oh, I really like this." And now you have 10 of it.
Yes.
And you just want to get rid of it.
'Cause I don't
And
like
then
it
what
anymore.
and what he keeps doing is he keeps replenishing it.
Yes. Yes.
Soup in a hand was one of those instances.
There was lots of soup in a hands, right?
Right.
There was lots of soup in hands. But I'm just
Oh
saying,
my God.
as of right now, there's no indication. Grapes are not on the radar as something that I think is going to go by the wayside.
All right.
And I think if it does, I'm going to just be so sad because I love them so much. I come home from work, take off my shoes, take off my coat, put my purse in the bedroom, go to the kitchen, and I take out the grapes. And I eat a few grapes. And I eat some grapes before I go to bed. And when I can't sleep in the middle of the night, I get up and grapes are there for me again. Right? The grapes are there.
Oh
The grapes
my
are
God.
there.
Grapes have become your comfort food.
The grapes, they're like my safety blanket, right? There's the grapes.
Oh my God.
But they got to be cold. I don't know.
Oh, that's the kicker.
That's the kicker. They got to be cold. I don't want on the counter grapes.
No,
In the fridge
warm and
in the
icky.
fridge grapes. Yeah, in the fridge grapes. That's the best. So, okay, I'm not Catholic, but it touched my heart, right? Pope Benedict, the 7 millionth, he died.
The 7 millionth former Pope Benedict died.
Former
yes.
Pope Benedict, 7 millionth, he died. Got me thinking, Samantha, what part of heaven does he go to?
He doesn't pass go. He just goes straight to heaven.
But is there a certain part like because he's supposed to be like God's appointed one,
Then he goes straight up to the tap.
right? In my mind, I think that my mom is the greeter in heaven, right?
Yes, I know at the pearly
So
gates.
I've been wondering about this. I've been wondering if my mom
he's not walking up to the gate. He don't need to do that.
he's got like a special pass.
Yes, he does.
Because that's what I thought. I'm like, I wonder if my mom meets him up there and is
I
like,
have no doubt that your mother is also the social coordinator up in heaven.
yeah,
So
for sure,
I
right?
think
Heaven,
that she
heaven belongs to her.
I feel like she has decorated it to her liking. And
Heaven is a beautiful color of peach and teal.
beach teal.
That's when she's her happiest.
I believe she's a social coordinator, so she has coordinated a lovely dinner, probably a lovely social hour
Right,
where
there's
everyone
some nice,
greets
classy-
Pope Benedict and
Right?
says,
There's
"Hey,
classy drinks if you want one.
yes, dude,
Right?
how you doing?"
Welcome to the fold.
right?
right?
She has to sit down. She has a cocktail with him.
Right? Kind of explains the rules.
Yes.
But because she's not going to think like no special treatment up here. I get you probably have a special place at the table, right? And that's what got me wondering. Is I just wonder where he goes to. Yeah, like does he go?
I don't
up
think
or-
heaven is I don't think.
I feel it is.
I don't think heaven is broken up into pieces.
I think it's in the wings, right? I think there's like a cruise ship, like a Carnival cruise ship, right?
Oh, maybe
I think-
you know what? Yeah, could you live on a Carnival cruise ship? If
Right?
that was...
I would like to be in on the promenade deck in heaven, please. Right? Where I can pass through by the relatives that I don't care quite as much about, but still hi with a wave, and that's good. Right? But hang out and eat my meals with the ones that I want to. Right?
That makes sense.
And I just thought, I wonder where's that dude go?
He goes where he needs to go.
It goes where my mom probably decides.
I don't think so.
I think she gets a little bit of say in her position. I feel she might get a little bit of say in her position.
Okay.
Right?
All
I mean, I
right.
don't think she can't veto, right? I don't think she has veto power
I don't think anyone's vetoing the former pope.
or God,
Yeah.
right? So I don't know. Okay, but here's something really, really funny. Well, you're probably not going to find it funny, but I hope you find it funny because I found it quite humorous. I saw a commercial for the Burger King. And I'm not like a big fan of the Burger King. I don't know why. I probably just don't go there enough to really care. But they have a new burger and it's called the Extra Long Cheeseburger. Have
Oh.
you seen it?
No.
Extra long. It's on a sub bun.
How many hamburger patties are on that?
So it's like a regular size sub bun, so like a 12-foot sub bun or 12-inch sub bun.
Yeah.
And it's like you took two hamburgers, but without the buns. So there's like 2 patties. And it's like, so you got your sub bun on the bottom, so big, long bun. And then you got round patty, lettuce, tomato, pickle, ketchup. And then sitting beside it is the same thing. And then sub bun on the top.
Sounds like a lot of food.
Dear the Burger King, is that the best you can come up with? Is
bizarre.
The extra long cheeseburger? Nobody's thinking of cheeseburgers in terms of extra long.
Huh.
Right? We're thinking of them in terms of weight, quarter pounder, not 7 feet long. Right?
I totally agree. And
It's bizarre.
Don't understand that at all.
It just feels really bizarre. And when you see the picture, this looks like, why are you putting burgers on a sub bun? Why? Like, who made you think that was the right thing to do?
Why are they trying to be Subway?
Why are you having a burger sub? I don't want a burger sub.
I don't want a burger sub.
I'll get a burger sub, please. No, I don't. I want a burger or a sub.
Like, if you wanted 2 cheeseburgers, could you just not order 2 cheeseburgers?
I would just rather get 2 cheeseburgers. I don't need them the extra long on a Subway bun, on a sub bun.
That
seems weird,
really,
hey?
Yeah. Seems so odd.
Which made me think our local food expert, John Jamingo,
No.
I'm wondering if he can go out and find the extra long cheeseburger and videotape that.
I'm sure he can.
You think he'll be up for the challenge?
I think he might be.
I think he might be, right? So if you could put that in his ear,
Okay.
I would love to see what this extra long cheeseburger really looks like in person. Okay?
All right, I'll see what I can do.
I'm counting on you, Samantha. Right? I'm counting on you. I feel I have an in with you.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm curious though.
Okay.
How are you feeling about Harry's book coming out on the 10th?
Mad. I'm mad. Really mad. Really, really mad, actually. That's how I feel. I think I'm mad.
Has he been giving interviews?
So he has an Anderson Cooper interview coming out on 60 Minutes this weekend. But you've been seeing bits of it, right? And yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad at him. Meghan Markle, I don't give a shit about, right? Whatever, right? Whether they've been hounded, that's fine. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, Harry, right? You could have been like the king that fell in love with the American back in the 40s or the 50s.
Right.
And you could have just left, shut it up, and left and gone about your business. But you didn't, right? You needed to air the dirty laundry. And I think that that's what makes me so mad, because I don't want to know your family's dirty laundry. I don't want you to know my family's dirty laundry, right? It's just nobody's business. Nobody cares. Nobody needs to hear it.
Okay. So now I'm going to say something unpopular.
What purpose does it serve?
Okay. So, but do you think the reason why they want to say something is because of how poorly Meghan Markle was treated when she was living over in the UK when they first got married?
Okay. So
she was hounded and made to look like a shrew.
Yep.
By the UK papers.
As has been everybody else in the family. She's not the only one. That's the thing. That's the arrangement. What pays for the royal family is, the problem isn't the royal family. The problem is the British media. Right? They own the royal family. Every single member of the British family is controlled by part of the British media, right? They own their rights. They own their stories. We need 3 smiles from you. We get 4 smiles from you a week. That's in the contract, blah, blah, blah. They signed up for that. Whether they wanted to or not, they signed up for it. They understood that agreement, right? So did they do some things that they shouldn't have? For sure, right? That's also, we're also taking a time where social media is so crazy, which makes things even worse for the media, right? So was she hounded? Yeah, for sure she was. Was she hounded more than Princess Diana? I doubt it. Was she hounded more than than Kate?
But that doesn't make it right. No, it doesn't make it right.
Is she hounded more than anybody else?
But there is a history to it as well, right? His mother died because she was being chased by the paparazzi.
Absolutely.
Right?
So does he have a right to
history
stand
behind his reaction to everything?
Yeah, but maybe he needs to go and talk about it. Maybe
You
Harry
just think he
needs to
shouldn't air his
understand-
dirty laundry.
Maybe Harry needs to understand why he feels the way he does. Does he have a right to be upset? For sure. Does he have a right to want to protect his wife and kids? Absolutely. Does he have a right to not want the same thing to happen that what happened to his mom? For sure he does. He was a 12-year-old kid who lost his mom. But, right, it doesn't mean that you take what has treated you also really well in your lifetime and now start slamming it because it doesn't quite fit anymore, right? So hate the bad parts. That's your business, right? That's up to you, right? But how come Kate can handle it?
Or do we just not hear that she isn't handling it?
I don't know. Maybe you don't hear that she isn't handling it. She seems to be doing okay.
But that doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it right, but look at how they look
And
at how we
shouldn't
hound.
it stop? Like, I guess that's my problem, is that shouldn't someone be able to put this to right? Like, should they not be told, you are too aggressive, this is too much,
So
you
is
need
there
to
a
stop
difference?
your tactic?
Okay, so is there a difference because they're royal based on the fact, or is it different than any other celebrity that's like Oprah? Oprah gets hounded.
Okay, but I think the American press are not quite as aggressive or crazy as the UK press.
But how do you control that? You don't have control over that. That's their way.
Well,
so that's fine. You leave
that's
it.
my theory, Lisa. You can't control you can only control yourself and how you react to it, and not anything outside of your own.
So you can leave the
self.
situation, and because you're not happy with it, which is what they did, right? They left the situation.
Right. But now they're telling the world.
Now they're delving into like the dirty secrets.
Yes.
Right? Do we need that? I don't know. Sorry, friends of the podcast. We get passionate.
They like it when we talk about the royals.
I don't know. Right? I don't like it.
I don't. We'll
know.
stop talking because Lisa gets upset.
Get mad. Right? I'm protective of them. Sorry.
Yes, you are.
I'm
I'm not saying that what he's doing is right. I'm just saying there's motivation. There's something behind this that keeps them going.
But the motivation, does it not end at, okay, so you're upset with the British media. So you left. They're not hounding you. They're not following you.
Yeah, but
and
now
yet
it's the
still
family.
Not enough.
And it's how the family reacted to it. So now it's tied back to the family. And now there's been a docuseries. And now there's a book.
But they're the ones that are doing it. Right?
Yeah.
But they're the ones, royal family's not involved. They haven't said a word about it.
No.
Right? So you could have just left, right? Taken your ball to another playground, right? Left because you're upset with how you've been treated and started fresh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or moved on or whatever. But now you have to like dig deeper and hit harder because you've been wronged, right? So do two wrongs make a right, Samantha? I don't think they do. Just saying, right?
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's all I want to say about that right now. I will not be reading the book. I will not be reading the book.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm better now. I'm better.
Okay, let's go on to something that's really weird, and I don't know why I need to talk about it, but let's talk about it.
Okay.
I need to talk about recycling etiquette.
Is there etiquette?
Yes, apparently there is.
Really?
Here in Saskatoon, people have no etiquette when it comes to recycling, apparently. And I agree. Okay. So there's recycling depots around the city, right? You can go and you can toss your cardboard. If you don't happen to have a recycling bin where you are, or you have too much and you can't fit it into your own thing.
Yeah.
You can go to these places and dump stuff. Well, people aren't flattening their cardboard. So all they're doing is they're lining up cardboard boxes and they're not breaking anything down. So it's made
just garbage.
a
Looks
huge,
like junk.
It's a huge mess. It's a huge mess. So I actually took out a bunch of cardboard the other day. I flattened every piece.
And so you should, right? You're supposed to. Yeah.
That's the etiquette of how you deal with cardboard.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
maybe
absolutely.
that's 20 odd years of being in retail where you have to flatten the boxes.
Break down and you broke down the box, right? You broke down the boxes. Did you break down the boxes? Oh, looks like you forgot to break down the boxes.
We can't
That's
fit,
all we did.
Because you have to fit a lot of stuff in there.
right into the garbage bin. That's very true too, right? It's very, very true.
And it's like, who knew that there had to be a lesson about recycling?
But maybe
etiquette?
people don't know that you have to break down boxes. I don't know.
That's common sense.
Is it common sense?
Oh my God.
I think it should be. I agree. It should be.
I do believe it actually even says it on the blue Loris disposal
then
thing.
Then do the very minimal that they're asking you to do, people.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not good. And it's like, it was like a wall of boxes that nobody broke down.
Nice.
It was not pretty. It wasn't pretty.
Some
I'm just
schmuck
saying.
has to come and break them all down.
Well, because now it's somebody else's problem, right?
Right. Yeah. Nobody cares.
Have we gotten lazy in 2023?
I think we got lazy in 2022 and just carried it over.
Have we? Is this our version of
invited it along?
We give up?
We give up. Right. You win.
We've had enough.
Right. Exactly. That might be it. Might be it for sure.
But we should mention that Damar Hamlin from the Buffalo Bills.
I was watching the game.
He seems to have been getting better.
Yes.
But oh my goodness, like he was up and then he was down, and all of a sudden they're doing CPR and he's being rushed to the hospital.
So crazy, hey? Like, so he had some sort of a cardiac event. Sounds like as though it was probably just a really fluky thing that had happened, how it happened, and at the weird time that his heart was beating at a certain part, like how your heart beats, right, and your heart spiked and then it hit and then that caused it to go into arrest. Like, it's all just weird circumstances, right?
Oh my God.
On what happened. And I think people forget that you can have heart attacks and stuff, but you can also still just hurt your heart, right? So so I mean, it was just a fluky thing and a freaky thing, and you know what's important is the fact that he's doing better. I think he's still in critical condition, and I think he probably still has a long road ahead of him. And I mean, they probably haven't been able to determine some things yet. So hopefully, prayers to him and his family.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because that's crazy, right? Like when you just watch sports and you're just watching sports for the love of sport, and then you see a life or death event actually happening. It's like, it puts it into perspective, right? And you're just like, man, that's pretty crazy.
I know. And they called off the game, which I think was the right move to do.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely, right?
It was the right move.
Nobody's playing after that.
But now people are actually donating to his toy drive GoFundMe page.
Yeah, I guess he had started a toy drive ahead of time, right? And which is wonderful too, right?
Because he wants to because he wanted to give back to his community, and now people have generously donated to this fund, and now there's so many toys that can be given out.
Yeah, and it's like Jeremy Renner too, right? Like he got hurt.
He got run over by his own snowplow.
He was helping a family member get unstuck, and when he went to go get into his snowplow, I guess it tipped and fell back on him and caused him he's lucky to be alive too, they said.
They said it smashed into his chest. Yeah,
and did leg damage. He lost a lot of blood and stuff, right? So it's it's crazy when just really bizarre things go wrong, right? Like you just would never expect something like a freak accident, right?
Yeah. So weird.
Be safe, people. Be safe. Right? It's crazy.
Be safe out there.
Be safe out there. Be safe. Right? Just be safe.
So Lisa, what's making you shake your head this week?
Samantha, I've decided that I am shaking my head at TV commercials. I'm done with them. I'm over them. Sometimes when I don't PVR a show and I just watch it in real time, I'm ready to pull my hair out.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yes, I feel the exact same way.
I'm enough. All right, you've already played 3 commercials.
Yeah, I'm so done with commercials as well. And it's almost to the point where if I want to watch something, I'll record it and then wait till the next day to watch it so I can fast forward through the commercials.
So I don't have to worry about commercials, right?
It's just, blech.
Oh, but then somewhere we've gotten too lazy for commercials, and that's really bad. Right? That's really, really bad, right? We've gotten too lazy.
Too lazy for commercials.
Right? That's when we used to get up and do the dishes. We used to get up and get a snack. We used to get up and go to the bathroom. We used to get up and make lunch for school, right? That time used to be productive time spent.
But don't you feel like commercials when we were younger, and I'll date myself now probably, but were more entertaining?
Yeah, like right, like Oscar Mayer Wiener, right, or the Dr. Pepper. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, right? You wanted to watch them because they were fun.
Or even the one about the gum and the ostrich.
Oh yeah, right. For
Was
remember
it
that?
was it
Oh
Trident?
no, not Trident.
No.
Oh, I remember that, and it was how you chewing,
Yeah, how you
right? How you
chewing?
chewing, right? I love that ostrich. It was so fun, right? Yeah, but commercials used to be just a little bit more enjoyable. It's like if I hear "hurt in a car," call William Matar. I don't care, William Matar. Right? I don't care. If I'm hurt in a car, I'm not calling William Matar. Actually, on principle only.
You know what commercials I will watch is the ones with Flo, the insurance.
Yes, yeah, those are good ones.
Those
Yeah.
are good ones.
Yeah, like the Progressive insurance commercials.
Yes, Progressive.
Yeah.
That's it.
Those are good ones. I'll watch those ones
But
too.
that's everyone else boring.
I know, right? Like make some fun ones again, right?
They make them
what-
quirky and weird. I mean, that's worth watching.
Yeah, then I'm gonna probably not care quite as much, right? But
I
when
think
it's
they
just
don't they
boring.
save that up for the Super Bowl? Isn't that when all the
Yeah,
good commercials
all the
happen?
good commercials come out. Yeah, and then you see them afterwards for a bit, right?
Right.
I think. What about you? What are you shaking your head at this week?
Oh my God, the stomping feet are back at it again.
What? Who's stomping feet again?
Oh,
Really?
the people that live above me. I don't know how many people they have living there, but all I wonder is how do they survive being that angry all the time?
Because you think it's anger?
Yeah. It's like, and then it's like, I feel like they're at their balcony and they're slamming their door. And I'm like, guys, what is wrong with you people?
We have people
Stop it.
across the hall that like they open the door. It's like they don't realize, you could just pull it shut nicely.
Or they go,
Right?
bang.
Slam. Yeah, and it's like, oh my God. Or like voices out in the hallway. Really? Shut up when you're in the hall. I don't need to hear what you're talking about.
Right? Like,
Right?
all I think is, why are you so angry? And you should stop that.
Right? Or like we're on the 3rd floor, right? The people below us, I don't know how long you want to keep coughing till maybe you should go get the antibiotic. Because I'm feeling it might be time. It might be time, right? And you
my
lie
God.
awake listening to his cough. Bad enough that you're going to listen to my cough, but it's when there's a different type of rage when you're listening to other people's noise,
This is true.
right? It's a whole different type of rage.
Well, and then occasionally, and I hear a baby crying.
Oh, that's a little bit of rage too.
Yeah. And I'm like, and it's in the
Not that
middle
we
of the
don't love
night.
babies. We love babies.
No,
Don't
I
at
love
us.
babies and I get it. They cry and they can't help it. And I understand that.
Right.
But it's just like that I can handle because it's only muffled. But the stomping is like, and I'm like, I almost, you know what? It's a lot to rein me in to not go up to the 2nd floor and go, what is your problem?
Right. What is the problem, people? Why are you not using your inside feet? Right?
Like,
Oh
don't
my
you
God.
know that you should just walk softly across the floor?
Yeah, right? Like there's people below that don't need to hear every step that your feet take. I would not be happy with that either.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just
that's a
drives
good
me
one.
insane.
That's a good one. I would be insane.
Okay, guys, we want your feedback on what we talk about. So send your comments to ismhead@gmail.com and you might just find it being mentioned during an episode.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
But you could also connect with us on Facebook, which is I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam. You can join the group, have a chat. You can even listen to the podcast on Facebook because it actually pops up in your feed, guys. You can listen to it there. We also have Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And again, all you have to do is look up I Shake My Head and you will find us there. And if you're interested, we do have Patreon, which is www.patreon.com/I Shake My Head. For as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early and an extra episode as well every month. And just a reminder that you can get some I Shake My Head swag at Threadless, which is www.ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And we just want to thank John Jamingo for being the best kept secret in podcasting as he puts our show together every week.
And gives us great advice.
He does.
And hopefully we'll find the extra long cheeseburger.
Yeah, I'll see if he's willing to do that.
Right? Twist that arm of his. right? Tell me it's it's a cheeseburger.
All right.
Samantha, it's another week done,
Woohoo!
right? Holy, hey. Huh. Got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think I'm tapped out.
You want to do a random this or that?
No.
Do you want to? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, right? Okay. All right. All right. I got it. I get it. I get it. You're done talking for the night. All right, Samantha. Always a pleasure.
It should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.